So at last, I get my chance to explore the Buddhas. They've been allowed to fall into ruin for 1,000 years or more. But nevertheless, this is one of the most amazing places I've been to anywhere. This is an incredible rabbit warren. This whole mountain is just full of tunnels, and they all lead to little chambers which monks would have lived in or prayed in, and they all congregate around the Buddha here. And as you can see, the top of his face has been carved off. It may have been Genghis Khan, it may have been pilgrims, or it may have been relatively recently. And they've burnt and blackened the face as well. But you can still see it's an incredible sculpture, one of the greatest, I think you'd have to say, in the world. And then I'm told the reason why they were so reluctant to let us film here. Underneath is a Taliban ammunition dump. I'm only allowed a few minutes, but it's all I need. Suddenly the frustrations and delays are long forgotten. Just think, this is the place where the Buddha in human form was taken to the world.
It was the last day of my trip before heading back to Kabul, but I couldn't leave Bamiyan without making one last stop. No matter how many times you see these empty niches, they still take your breath away. And every time I come to Bamiyan, no matter where I am in this valley, you feel the presence of these Buddhas. Abbas, a student I'd met years ago, is now a tour guide here.
Some interesting things, like this is a Buddha feet.
Oh,
you can see, yeah. But what pity destroyed by the Taliban army in 2001.
But you know, when you look,
yeah,
and to think, there was the world's largest standing Buddha.
Yeah.
So it was so important to the world's heritage, to Afghanistan's heritage.
Yeah. And around here it was the Buddhism temples. For Buddhists on that time it was so holy place.
But in the Taliban's extreme creed, all this was sacrilege and had to be destroyed. Surprisingly, the evidence is still here.
Heavy. Yeah. I will show to you some fragment of the dynamites.
They fired, they used bullets, they used artillery piece.
Artillery pieces, yeah, different.
Metal pieces.
Like a fuse.
Oh, a fuse.
Yeah.
It took a long time to destroy them.
1 month.
1 month?
Yeah. 1 month.
Those were very dark days.
Yeah. It is so dark days.
Terrible. The best way to get a real feel for these colossal Buddhas is to climb the rough stairway hewn out of bare rock. I've stopped counting. I've done a lot. More to come.
Please. Now
it was well worth it.
The Buddha statue.
From here, the valley seemed so serene, so peaceful. But even here, in this most hopeful of places, I still found fear about what lies ahead. At night, you go home and you worry that the war will come again, the Taliban will come back.
Yeah, maybe.
But you will stay here with your Buddhas? You're not going to leave Afghanistan?
Maybe yes, maybe no. Maybe when Taliban comes to Bamiyan, capture me and kill me, because they thinking we are connecting with foreigners. But this is my select. because new generation, they are thinking we should improve our country.
Bamiyan is a place where Afghans can find space to dream. But dreams quickly run into limits here. Bamiyan can only realize its promise if the rest of Afghanistan does too.